In this video, I'll make you an expert on Loki, the god of stories from Marvel Comics.
We are not doing Get Help.
Get help! Please! My brother's dying! Get help! Help him!
We'll also discuss the latest episode of Loki and how it fits into the story. Spoiler alert, Loki's most recent episode is mentioned. So, let's dive into the origins of Loki. He's an incredibly powerful character and possibly the most powerful being in Marvel Comics, rivaling the one above all. It all goes back to a story called Siege on Asgard. Loki, known as the Trickster God of Lies, felt trapped in his role and wanted to break free. He did two things. First, he manipulated Hela, the goddess of Hell, to remove his name from the Book of Hell, ensuring his rebirth after death. Second, he sacrificed himself during the events of Siege on Asgard to die honorably. After his death, Loki was reborn as a child in Paris. Thor brought him back to Asgard and restored some of his memories, allowing him to start a new story free from his previous reputation as the God of Lies. In the Journey into Mystery story, Kid Loki encountered an echo of his former self, who had planned for his physical form to die and his mind to live on, eventually taking over Kid Loki's body. However, Kid Loki rejected this plan and trapped the essence of his former self in a crow named I-Cold, Loki spelled backward. Kid Loki, striving to be a hero, distanced himself from the evil version of Loki represented by the trapped essence. As a result, the original Loki, in the form of a crow, ends his own scheme. Kid Loki had previously confined his fears and doubts into something called the Fear Crown, which the original Loki discovered. The original Loki sought to gain the Fear Crown to unleash hell on Earth. But Kid Loki realized the only way to destroy it was to destroy himself. In issue number 645, Kid Loki agrees to let the original Loki take over his mind and body, ceasing to exist himself. The original Loki, now known as I-Cold, feels guilt and shame for his actions. He tries to make amends by joining groups like the Young Avengers. In Loki Volume 3, Issues 2 to 5, Loki is brought by two cosmic entities named Then and Now to the false house of ideas. There. He is given the power to add to the Book of Loki, creating untold stories that become real. Later, in the immortal Thor run, Loki discovers the real House of Ideas and gains the true power of the God of Stories. With this power, Loki can rewrite events within Marvel Comics on a universal or multiversal scale. He can create or erase characters and change their origins. However, the consequences of these changes are uncertain, as Loki doesn't possess complete knowledge of every outcome. In the Marvel Cinematic Universe, Loki's immense power as the God of Stories should be considered. In the recent episode of Loki Season 2, Loki gains the ability to time slip and travel through time and potentially between realities. He becomes a powerful character with the ability to change the story. My theory is that Loki will realize that the destruction of the sacred timeline and the multiverse returning is inevitable when he who remains dies. He may try to prevent Sylvie from killing him, but that would maintain the sacred timeline, which contradicts the events in Ant-Man and the Wasp: Quantumania. Instead, Loki will go back in time and shut down the loom, allowing the multiverse to run free. This leads to the emergence of variant Kangs. Loki will form a team called the Multiversal Avengers to fight against the Kangs in a secret multiversal war, similar to the Secret Wars storyline. Imagine various versions of Spider-Man, Iron Man, and Captain America from different realities teaming up. That's what I think will happen. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. With that being said, guys, we're going to bring this to an end. Let me know what you guys think down in the comments section, and I will catch you all later. Peace.